announced today that to keep their students and families safe, they are closing all of their school campuses and canceling all student activities until at least this Friday. This decision came after an Elk Grove family was put in quarantine after testing positive for coronavirus. We should note the person who tested positive was not a student or staff member. Our Giacomo Luca is live in Elk Grove, where he just spoke with the district's superintendent. Giacomo, this is a decision impacting tens of thousands of families. Elk Grove is the state's 5th largest district with more than 63,000 students.
And that's right, Ananda. The Elk Grove School District is really taking bold actions to address the growing concern about the spread of coronavirus here in Northern California, canceling classes for all of the district's 63,000 students and more than 7,000 staff members, that as well as all school activities over the course of the next week. Now, it's really important to note that no one in the school district has tested positive for the virus, with the exception that some family members of students in the district are being monitored for the same for the coronavirus. But this decision, it's something that district officials tell us it wasn't something they made lightly or quickly.
This is something that's weighed on all of us for weeks now. The health and safety of kids and my staff is always on the front of my mind.
Now, that was Elk Grove's superintendent. Now, officials here say they're still trying to finalize plans. However, their goal with all of this is, instead of canceling classes, to move up the spring break that is scheduled in April to next week, instead of having to miss the days altogether. But that's a process that will have to be approved by both the Elk Grove School Board as well as the district's labor unions. Meanwhile, a basketball game with the Sheldon High School boys basketball game has been canceled. That team was playing in the NorCal Regional Tournament. Winning the game would have advanced them into a state championship. However, the district is working with state tournament officials to find out whether or not the game can be postponed rather than ending the team's season. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Giacomo. Again, schools will be closed until Friday, March 13th. District leaders will provide an update on Thursday on whether they will continue this closure. The Grand Princess is currently circling international waters off of the San Francisco Bay. The ship isn't being allowed to dock after 21 passengers and crew members test positive for coronavirus. There are 938 California residents on the ship.
Right now, it's just numbing. It's just trying to process this information and see what our life holds in the next couple of weeks.
Meanwhile, as they wait for plans to dock, a San Francisco hospital is setting up tents to handle any overflow coronavirus patients. The cruise line says authorities have not yet decided in which port the ship will be allowed to dock. A new trouble struck in China. A hotel that was being used as a quarantine center has collapsed. 70 people were trapped inside. Search crews are still working. So far, 43 people have been rescued. There has been no report of anyone who died. As coronavirus spreads, consumer advocates are warning of something spreading with it. Scammers who are ready to cash in on your anxiety. One scam to look out for: a so-called miracle cure for COVID-19. Scammers are also taking advantage of the high demand for face masks, which the CDC has repeatedly said are not necessary for healthy people and should be saved for doctors.
We're going to find people who advertise miracle cures or have some prevention that the government won't tell you about.
And watch for price gouging. While officials tally up the number of affected here in the U.S., people in the United Kingdom have already lost more than $1 million due to coronavirus scams. One person there paid almost $20,000 for masks that never arrived. Amazon also trying to stop price gouging this week after bottles of Purell were selling for as high as $122. Scams will also come in emails. The World Health Organization says a phishing email has already emerged asking victims for sensitive information or to click on a link that could install malware on your computer.
There's going to be a major breakthrough or a vaccine. We're going to be hearing about it from the White House, from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. We wouldn't be hearing about it for the first time from some business person on the internet.
The NBA told teams prepare to play without fans. But Los Angeles Lakers LeBron James is saying, no way.
We play games without the fans? Yeah. No, it's impossible. I ain't playing. If I ain't got the fans in the crowd, that's what I play for. I play for my teammates, I play for the fans. That's what it's all about. So if I show up to an arena and ain't no fans in there, I ain't playing. So they can do what they want to do.
And they are swapping handshakes for fist bumps on the soccer field in England. The league says they will forego the traditional pregame handshake until further notice. And we are prioritizing facts, not fear, for the coronavirus coverage. ABC 10's Walt Gray took a moment to put these points together so you can better understand how we work to get you the information you need to know about the virus.
We've all seen what's happening with coronavirus. Will I get it? You get it? Is it like a plague headed our way? We have fear. When we act on it, and only it, we tend to overreact and underprepare. Fear. As we move forward with our coverage at ABC 10, we could decide to play on our fears and yours. There's lots we don't know. We're avoiding giving you stories with no perspective. We could decide to do what local news has been known to do upon occasion, scare you with clickable headlines, design more to frighten than inform. We could easily do all of that. But right now we want you to know, fear cannot and will not be our goal. We can tell you that 80% of coronavirus cases are mild. Many patients bounce back quickly. If you're a reasonably healthy person with a strong immune system, you should be okay. We are seeking experts to ask informed questions, expect reasoned answers, and question those in power when need be. We will not guess or speculate or assume. At least that's not our goal. Should you see us doing that, let us know. Should you not get an answer you need, let us know. We will not get better unless you let us know and admit when we fail. Where this is going, we don't know. But that does not preclude us from having a say in where we go from here. Fear. It may be part of who we all are, but if it's the fear of the unknown that frightens us most, why not start by reporting on nothing less and nothing more than what we do know?